This word joy. What does joy mean? Happiness. Peace. Smile. What else does joy mean? Openness. Wow.
It's a combination of love.
That's right.
The joy comes to someone, not only happiness,
Yeah.
not only this or not only this.
Yeah.
Somebody can be joyful without any.
Yeah.
Joy is satisfaction as well.
Satisfaction. Wow. Yeah, that's right. So, let's bring back some science. We know that laughter and joy releases dopamine. Now, for those of you who don't know what dopamine is, has anyone ever been to the pokies or been to the casino with all the bright lights and the dun and the dun? Yep. There's a reason people get addicted to those things, because the brain says, ooh, I like this. Can I have some more, please? 12 hours and several $1,000s later. But what if I told you got the free version right here based on everyone just having a chuckle just then? That was it. Congratulations. You can pay me later. Laughter and joy releases the exact same chemicals that help us to feel happy and relaxed and make us want more. And laughter also does something very cool. Remember that love hormone, that bonding hormone I mentioned earlier? It does the same thing. And the reason it does that is because it's through something called shared laughter. When we are laughing with someone or with something, it actually synchronizes the breathing between you and that other person. It synchronizes your heart rate. It synchronizes the brain activity. That's why they say that joy and laughter is contagious. It's very hard to hear someone laughing wholeheartedly and to stay stone-faced. You find yourself naturally wanting to join in on the laughter. You might notice those Facebook videos now where someone adds a laughter track on top of it with the and you find yourself wanting to laugh along with that video. There's something called mirror neurons. Mirror neurons are neurons where essentially you're looking at a mirror. So when someone experiences something, you naturally find yourself experiencing it too. In the same way, when someone cries, you find yourself naturally wanting to cry also. The other fascinating thing about laughter is that it signals safety. You can't laugh if you don't feel safe. Your body won't allow you to.
No, I was just looking at that and I was thinking again, we were talking before about veterans. As a military
Yeah.
veteran, I've been in some funny places. And you can be in places where things look really bleak, and then someone with black humour, and by black humour I mean something which is a bit offbeat, makes everybody laugh, they relax, and they work better.
Yeah.
It's weird, you aren't safe at all, but you think, whoa, this is not good, is it? And then somebody says something funny, and it just changes your whole perception. Sometimes it works when you're not safe.
Wow, thank you so much. There you go. So even in an environment where you might not feel safe, someone who cracks a joke, dark humour or otherwise, and everybody joins in, that's a moment where, just for that moment, you're like, huh, cool.
It's getting harder though, isn't it?
It is.
Without offending someone.
Yeah, it is. And the reason why I'm bringing laughter to you all today is that in the world we live in today, I think we need laughter now more than ever. I think we need reconnection through joy more than ever. And sometimes it's hard to find reasons to laugh. And the beauty of that is that fake laughter works just as well as real laughter does. So you can actually simulate laughter because your brain can't tell the difference. Your brain initially might be like, this feels weird, what you're doing, but then the hormones start coming out and then your brain goes, ooh, I like, cool, let's keep going. And so with that is your basic science. Now we have an amazing laughter yoga session, which is going to be coordinated by Dr. Singh. So I would like to introduce Dr. Singh to be here and talk us through how laughter yoga works.
For the Zoom audience, if you Thank you very much. She has already simplified my work. As she said, there is no difference, the research has proved, whether it is a real laugh or fake laugh, still you get the same benefit. It was started in 1998 by Dr. Kataria in India, and later in USA they found, on the basis of research, even if it is a fake, you get the same benefit. So try, at least, whenever you see someone, just smile and you get the benefit. So, I was thinking that should we talk about yoga or just laughter?
Whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
One thing I recently have seen, because when I visited India last time, in the park they have started this clapping, and they found that it has many benefits. There are some pressure points on our fingertips, and if you really hit hard, they get activated, and people are treating some of the disease with the help of just by clapping. So first we will start with clapping, and then we will just go. So till the count of 20. First we will do slow clapping, and then we will increase the speed. Okay, first 20 slowly.
20 count.
Now, in next page, we have to increase the speed again. That these should become red. At the sign, the blood circulation has increased. And again, slowly, 20 times. So if you keep on doing it, people have proved on the basis of research that there are some benefits you get, even there are some pressure points. Some of the things are treated if you just clap like that. So it has become very popular in the park and all. People come with some oil, one person will give, so that they do it 108 times. And they do in a circle, and after that they do some laughing exercise, and that's it. So they say that it's very beneficial in our day-to-day life. One thing is this. Another thing, whenever you do any yoga, we start with some warming up. That at any age we can do it. These days it's very simplified. Even if you are sitting on a chair, or if you are not comfortable in lotus pose, in any pose you can do it. This is the changes I have seen. So the first thing is, they say that all the joints, that we should start with this one, ankle. So a couple of times we should try to up and down like this. You can do it while sitting. And other side. And remember, if you have done it, whatever you have to remember the number. And we need to rotate the ankle like this, clockwise. And anti-clockwise. Other side. And hit it. Then these joints. Just if you can. side.
Work at the speed that feels comfortable for you as well. So slow is sometimes better.
Yeah. Slow gets more benefit. So you have to, it's not a competition. Whatever speed and pace you can do it, just do with that. Another one, shoulder exercise. One, slowly. 2, 3, 4. If you're done 7 times, then opposite side. Then just relax. Take 1 or 2 long breaths. For our neck. Don't give a jerk, it's a very sensitive part. What you have to do, turn your neck to your right and stay there for about 10 seconds. Middle to your left. Middle, right. Minimum 3 rounds, then try to bend to whatever extent you can. To right, in the middle, repeat it 3 times. Then front and back. And try to rotate your neck clockwise and anti-clockwise. Start from here, but be careful very slowly to whatever extent you can. Then you can start anti-clockwise from there only. That's it. So this is just warming up part. Then the next stage, you know that we do some standing pose, some sitting pose, some lying on your back, some lying on your both sides. Okay. So I don't know whether you are ready for that or not. Standing, you know, just first one is the mountain pose, and then to whatever extent you can. And slowly come back. You can do another cycle, otherwise this is how you have to do mountain pose. Then some forward bending, but if you, to whatever extent you can, It's not competition. See that, to whatever extent you can go,
Nice and slow,
very slow.
really slow. Listening to what your body is telling you. At any point, feel a niggle, stop.
And slow.
And make sure when you're coming back, just as slowly as when you went down.
So that when we do it, usually, when I used to do it in IIT Delhi, it's about 1 hour session. We do some standing pose, some sitting pose. In sitting, at least one you can do, which is based on some research. They say one pose, that is knee pose. Even if you have taken a very heavy dinner and you are watching TV, your digestion, they say on the basis of research, will become much faster. So what you have to do is just, if you can, that you have to sit on like this while watching TV. This is the only pose recommended, even if after a heavy meal. So that's very beneficial for digestion. So that if but in the beginning you may have some pain, but after that it should be okay. So this one you can do while watching TV, even if you are sitting on sofa or bed. You just sit like this for some time, and then see your digestion will become much faster. Then there are a couple of sitting poses like that. Then another phase is when you are lying on your back. That is the third phase. So whatever, that you can like this, and this one pose everyone can do. This we call is Savasana, dead body pose. It's a very relaxing. Just you have to focus on your breathing. And when you are comfortable, just bring your head close forth, and then you can lift to whatever extent you can. Start with the left side. And then back. Same thing we have to do. So at least 3-4 times you do this, and then you can twist your body like this. On the side of this. So some poses we do while lying on our back, and some on our tummy. And the best one is that, the cobra pose. When you are comfortable, just see. Other side. And when you are doing posing your tummy, you should relax like a baby. Like a small baby lying in the lap of the mother. That way you will be fully relaxed. So that there are some poses in this posture, and then we should, at our age, we should do a couple of breathing exercises. And the first one I usually do, which is there is no arm at all. But some, they say that it all depends on your health. But at least you can sit now. Everyone can do long and deep breathing. Just close your eyes and a couple of long and deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Normal. So depending, you can do up to 5 minutes. And this one, when I was doing it regularly, because I had a problem of the allergy and all, and that benefit is you don't get very frequent cold at all if you keep on doing it. This is alternate breathing. What you have to do, just breathe from that left side out from right, in from right and out from left, like that. Alternate breathe. Hold it for about 10 seconds. And out from right. So this one, everyone can do it. There is no negative effect of it. But there are some that fast breathing, breathe in and out very fast. And that's Shuktika. In Kapalbhati, you just breathe in and then with the force, you just take it out. And do it a couple of times. That's also very good. But there are some precautions also that everyone should do it. If you are having very high blood pressure, some heart conditions, you should avoid that. But this alternate breathing, there is no harm at all. Anytime you can do it. Now after, in the morning, evening, whenever you have time, just do a couple of times. So there are 6-7 maybe exercise. You should do it depending on your health. And then yeah, you can do that. Laughter, as he already mentioned, that you get the same benefit, even if it's a fake one. And some of the chemicals, as we mentioned about the hormone, they are only secreted if you laugh a lot. At least you know that whenever you see someone, you just smile or laugh. And the other person also, it's not like a chain reaction. And now people have started doing it in a different way. So what they say that even in the class or sometime when you are teaching or you are in the home with the kids, you can do it. So what you can do, we can start with clapping as well. So if you can do it while sitting, so just follow me. Do it loudly. that you are not to make any sound, and I find it very effective for your digestion. Without making sound, you have to laugh. And the only way is take a very long breath and just start. Can you see me? Yeah. All right. Take a long breath. And you have to laugh without making a sound. And you can see the effect.
Can I tell you one real thing?
Sorry?
Can I tell you one real thing?
Yeah.
When I was going through that young age, teenage, I used to laugh. I always used to laugh with a big sound, you know. And in our culture, girls doesn't like laugh, you know. So my mom used to say, you should not laugh. That big voice, you know. I used to laugh like there's no end, you know. And my mom said that, no, the women doesn't do it, and other people also, the women doesn't, the girls doesn't do it. And I used to laugh like that, like I'm holding it. Nobody can stop me laughing. So I hold it and I laugh.
And this is more beneficial. Yeah, that's good.
Because you wanted me that, you know. Honestly, after a long time,
That's
I
true.
forgot that.
The another one that is loud laugh. So we have to make a loud sound. So take a long breath again. And while you are laughing, your hands will go up. Again. Still louder. Again. And keep laughing.
Thank you, thank you.
There are some difficult words, you know, but at our age, I won't recommend you, like handstand and all that. And it's not, you know, there are some conditions also. If you are having some, you know, health issues, you should avoid that. So I can show you handstand and all that if you want, but I think that our age is something.
No, better not.
All right.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Singh. We started off, I had every hope that we'd do laughter yoga, and I didn't realize I would walk away with so many other beautiful poses that we can practice and should be practicing every day for our mind and our body. What are some of the takeaways? What did we learn through this process of laugh? Do the thing. Anything else?
Just not thinking, you're just surrendering.
Oh, what a beautiful word. Don't think about it. Just surrender to the laughter. Just be. Don't need to overanalyze why we're laughing. Do I look funny? None of it. Just be. And many of you weren't looking around. You were just laughing. Arms raised. And that was beautiful because you allowed yourself to be there in the moment. Thank you. The very last session that we have today is going to be talking about connection through sound. Now here's some of the science about sound. Remember we talked about the 5 senses? And hearing is incredibly important for many. Well, we know that sound is vibration. And vibration moves through the air and into our body. That's why you can feel the music. You can feel it in your chest or your head. We know that music or chanting can slow the heart rate and deepen your breath. I know that many of you, if not all of you, have said Om before. I just want to do it once together, and I want you to notice what happens in your body. Actually, why would I do it when I've got the expert here? Swamiji, could you just do one Om with the group, please?
I'm not going into the science of Om. Om is known as the primordial sound, the sound from which the universe came. Nowadays, Big Bang and all these theories are pointing out to that. Anyway, so let us close our eyes for a moment. And as we take a deep breath, we should first take a deep breath and then exhale. And then we should be chanting Om after that. So let us first take a deep breath. Breathe in very slowly. And breathe out slowly. Breathe in and breathe out. The third time, breathe in and breathe out. Now, breathe in, hold for 3 seconds, and then we will chant the Om. Just experience the vibration in your heart.
How did that feel? What did you feel and where did you feel it? In your heart. And what was that feeling? Expansion. Did you hear the ringing? Did you hear that everybody started at a slightly different and then everybody balanced out? That's the beauty of vibration and the beauty of sound. So when people sing or listen together, their brain waves align. In that moment where we took those breaths and we joined together for that Om, our brain waves connected all together. And we know that across cultures, sound is used in many rituals, through chanting, through drumming, through prayer, through bhajans, through sound bowls, to bring community, to bring healing, and to bring a sense of transcendence. So that is my introduction for our final section today, which is going to be talking about connection through healing music. And we have the incredible Shuktika here today, who's going to talk us through what she has in front of us. So allow yourself to be present and embrace this experience.
Namaste everyone, thank you very much for inviting me here today. And thank you for that introduction, because it's sort of my thunder, but I feel like I'm going to take you to all my sessions and Dr. G as well, because I usually start the session with certain exercises and we've kind of gone through them already, so it means more time with the dolls, so that's good. My name is Shuktika. I'm from the Twin Vibes Meditation Center up on the north side near Redcliffe. And I'm very, very privileged to bring Himalayan singing bowls with me today. These bowls, the history of these bowls, how many people have seen singing bowls or experienced singing bowl meditation before? Good. Sorry?
Some, but not everyone. So
Yeah,
maybe you could get
but there's quite a few, yeah. So these are mainly made in the Nepal region. And to give you an example, this bowl, these aren't your normal bowls that you can just go and buy from a shop. This one I've had dated back to 250 years old. So my bowls, everyone except for this one, have been passed through practitioners to practitioner, and different bowls come and go. So we kind of treat them like our children. They are crafted with at least 9 different metals. In that area in the Himalayas, it's renowned for a lot more meteors and things hitting the Himalayas. So there's some meteor metals in here, there's some gold, there's some copper, a whole bunch of different ones. And they're all handcrafted. As they are being crafted, the different family groups hand that tradition down. They're saying particular mantras and things like that. So when I strike a bowl, the power of that mantra then enters the room, and that's part of the healing. Each bowl represents a different chakra, so the different sounds that we've got. What else can I tell you? That's right. A lot of my normal introduction has already been said, so I don't want to repeat. I want to give you some extra tips. Sound healing is something that we do a lot in our everyday lives, chanting, Oms in particular. Ultrasound in the Western world, we use that a lot, and it's just things that we don't really transfer back through to technology that is, 4,000 or 5,000 years old, that we've been practicing in monasteries and things. I learned the bowls from someone that was a monk in Tibet and made the transition back through to India when occupation happened. And his story is in Tibet, when they had the little kids in the monastery that were naughty, they teach them singing bowls because it kept them busy. And when you think about it, with these bowls, I do sessions with the corporate world, with sports like football stars and things. It's something you can hear, feel, touch, see. So when people are starting out in meditation, it's often a really great introduction. Because it's not sitting there trying to think of nothing that, everyone thinks that's what meditation is about. So I can say focus on the sound of the bowls. Often when we are doing meditation, we've just come out of our daily lives and everything that's going on, so we can have this thing called monkey mind. And that's where, we're trying to do one thing and everything is coming to. The power of a singing bowl meditation is it's a very deep meditation. So the sound waves are actually acting at the atomic level. So if we talk, it's the vibrations. So if you think what atoms and electrons do, they're vibrating. They will help with physical healing. So if anyone's got any, sore neck, sore shoulder, wrist, just have a quick fiddle around to see what level of pain that is out of 10 now. And just for your own knowledge, afterwards, I'll just say, just notice again to see what impact it has had, as well as in the next 48 hours, because the healing that the bowls sort of start, that will continue through pranic healing for the next 24 to 48 hours. And notice your sleep tonight and tomorrow night. And it's close to the full moon, so it's always good to do around the full moon. Coming back to monkey mind, if you do find that your thoughts are traveling, sometimes what will happen, it's not uncommon if someone's had some trauma that someone will start crying. That's just a physical release of that emotion. If you have, I had a fight with my sister 10 years ago, and I thought I'd forgotten about it, and it comes up. It just means that something that your higher self is reminding that there's still a lesson or something there that we need to figure out. And all I'm asking is, one strategy is just acknowledge the thought and say, oh, yep, that's something I have to deal with later. And then just bring your mind back to the sound of the bowls to help guide you through. Sometimes you might feel some tingling in your hands and legs because you're going into that deeper state of relaxation. Generally, when I do a sound meditation, I get people to lie down so that you can fully relax. So you might feel your hands and legs getting a bit heavy. That's normal. What else can I tell you? Some people fall asleep because you're going to have your eyes closed. Sitting up falling asleep is a bit difficult, but you never know. Okay, so you might hear some snoring. If you do hear some snoring, again, just bring your mind back to the sound of the bowls. Does anyone have any questions?
I'm thinking if anyone would like to come and sit,
Yeah, you can come
front,
forward.
you're welcome to do so, as opposed to sitting on the chair. I'm going to.
If you want to lie down, you are welcome to.
Yeah.
lie down.
Perfect.
Lie down.
And if you want to snore, that's also fine. There you go.
And I did notice you had a few tinctures over there as well.
Yeah.
So the tinctures these ones are made from bowls that have broken, like that's smaller than down, make a different use out of them, and we use them all the time in our practices. Today I'm just going to be using it for the starting and the ending of the meditation. This bowl is a newer bowl, it's different to the rest. That was a prosperity one, so it's been a long. So we can have the prosperity in our lives. Thanks a lot. During the session, you might see me moving the bowls and things around. So how I play is intuitively exactly what you were explaining. Sorry, I forgot your name. What you were explaining earlier that the bowls, for me, what I'm looking at or listening for is eventually the sound harmonizes. And so I move things around until that happens. I'll bring the bowls around to each of you just for that healing to sort of settle in. And then we'll end on the tincture. And we usually end on 3 ohms as well. So afterwards we'll move back. Okay, so I'm just going to ask yourself to take a couple of deep breaths. Relax. Relax your body, relax your mind. Slowly wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Stretch out your arms. Stretch out your legs. Feel that energy moving around your body. And we'll just finish on 3 ohms. A deep breath in. I was going to ask for some feedback here.
Morning.
Video of that.
Video? There are people that have the videos online on YouTube. You can just look it up.
What is it called?
Usually it's just singing bowls or Himalayan singing bowls, meditations. And it will come.
Wow.
Yeah, and you have the same experience when you just listen to it from a computer as well.
Yeah. I just feel like it swallowed me so much into it. I forgot my past, present, and future.
Yeah.
It just sounds.
Yeah.
It just sounds.
It's amazing. And when you do it regularly, I've got community groups and things where we do it once a fortnight, and it transforms people's lives. Like one lady came and said, I don't know, after 6 months, she said, once a fortnight only, you know? My life is completely different, the way that I think, the way that I react, or respond, everything. Yeah. So imagine doing it every day. It's really beautiful. Yeah.
Do you hold classes?
At the moment, I'm in between classes, but yeah, generally I hold once a fortnight, once a week classes at Clontarf. Yeah.
Where is it?
Clontarf, which is near Redcliffe. I know, the other side. I really
do it via Zoom?
Yeah, look, I've got everything just set it up, and I've got to get my act together.
Oh, great. Well, you've got several people who are very interested in it.
I'll keep it up for the same time and let you know. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Unfortunately, our Zoom friends weren't able to enjoy it in the way that we were due to the vibrations. But I hope you know that we're very relaxed. We're very relaxed. And that brings us to the final section for today. And I always do this final section before the take-home message because we're very good at consuming content. We will watch 5 million YouTube videos and we'll say, yes, I watched the video, it was a very good video. But what are you planning on doing with what you've read and watched and listened to? So I always do a little intention setting exercise. Now the slide will say that there's a piece of paper. There is no piece of paper. It will be internal for you. But here we go. The task is simple. We're trying to turn our knowledge into practical, tangible tips. So I want you to take a moment within yourself to choose one small, meaningful action that you can take this week on the basis of what you have learned today. One small, meaningful action. Give me a nod when you come up with something. A nod. A nod. Nod. Okay. Great. You have absolutely no one to hold you accountable right now, which I think is a bit of a problem. So I imagine every single one of you has a phone, either attached to your hip or very close by. Pull out your phone, and I want you to text that intention to someone. If you don't have your phone, where is it? But also, that's fine. Hold it to you. But send that text, and I want you to give me a nod when that text is sent. Not in your notes function, where it disappears off into the ether. And I'm not kidding. Pull out your phone. I know you have a phone. I'm staring at someone who's holding onto their phone. Send the text. Send that intention to someone. Doesn't matter who it is. That's accountability. Send the text.
I feel like a teenager.
You're welcome. This is where your words turn to action. This is where you go from, hey, I attended this workshop on Saturday, good for me, to this is how I'm going to make one small shift in my life for the better. And we know that intentions turn ideas into action and that small steps build confidence. And those small steps are the things that establish lasting change. At the very beginning I made a joke about, I'm sure all of us brush our teeth, but there was a time in your life where I don't want it. But you built a habit over time, and that's what we're trying to do here. Okay, give me a nod. Sent? 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 Beautiful. Thank you for following through on that. I hope you can take a moment to feel proud of yourself for feeling like a teenager and doing it anyway. That's right. So here's here's my take-home message for you today. Rule of 3 or rule of 5? I chose the rule of 5 for today. The first is that connection starts from the inside, from yourself, your body, and your breath. Small acts do matter, a smile, a check-in, and a pause, not just for yourself, but with the random person that you walk past in the street or in the shops. Shared joy heals. Laughter binds us biologically and emotionally. We know that sound connects us beyond words in a way that words can never express. Through vibration, music, and rituals, these foster that depth. And the last message is that connection is a daily practice. It's not something that better do that thing. Every single day, practice, repeat, renew, and restore. And I guarantee you your life will change if you allow connection to be a daily practice. Shamaka would like to say a few words before I close up for today.
Thank you, Shuktika. It's really amazing, What a moment it took us away from far from the maddening world. It went into a very quiet, full of tranquility, peace of mind. Really, we have learned a lot today. I'm sure everyone has learned a lot today. And the power of connection is so important in our life. That's what it's all about. And how good it affects our positive mental health as well. So really, what an amazing, informative, meaningful session we had. Really, I would like to thank all our presenters. Shuktika, Bose, really, you've done amazing as usual. Very, very good. Dr. Sukhveer Singh, your presentation for the laughter yoga, it's connected to our daily life, and the healing music. All this really, everything is interconnected to each other. So we need it in our daily life, and really, it's amazing. And please, a big round of applause for our presenters. Please, thank you so much. Really, it is amazing what we had. And I don't know how to thank all of you, but from our side, I would like to thank Swamiji for your support, for your support, and I would like to thank our organizer, Vedanta Center of Queensland, Power of Us, and Shuktika Bose. Power of Us has been committed to bring awareness on positive mental health. That's what we've been doing since 2017. It came into effect, and with the support of Vedanta Center, with the support of Swamiji, we have started this, and it was needed to have something like that to organize. We try to bring every year some sort of organized. Before Shuktika presented a beautiful session on this positive mental health, Shuktika and other people also. And and I must thank all my audience for coming, taking part. Your participation makes a big difference, because what you learn, you can share with the community. That's how it moves on, and we have to keep on working. The positive mental health is very important in our transcultural community, in our community. That's very important. And I must thank our good friend Steve here from Wesley Mission for supporting you, for all your support always. So that's very, very appreciated. And I'd like to now, from our side, is just a token of appreciation. I would like to request Swami President to just a token of appreciation to our presenter, Shuktika Bose. Just a small token of present for your support for all this. I would like Swamiji for our presenter, present to our Dr. Sukhveer Singh for his support, Roshika for your coming and support with your healing music. Really, it was very good, and we look forward to have it again. Thank you. Thank you everyone. And yes, we like to have a group photo outside. We can have all get together group photo. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice day.
Is the key to unlocking your mental well-being and a really fruitful life, a life that is well lived. So as you move through the rest of your day, do so with kindness, do so with curiosity and compassion and love for yourself and every other being out there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.